Hi there, my beautiful Thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. If you're new here, welcome. You just clicked on one of my WTF Wednesday videos in which I go over the past week of online expenses and we replace that money back into my bank using the money we saved in our envelopes. If you've ever been curious on how the cash envelope system works with digital spending or online spending, this would be the video for you. This is how I do it. I am by no means a professional in any way. However, this is what is working for me. I hope it gives you some ideas on how to make it work for you. My channel is primarily based on my budgeting journey using the cash envelope system, building hefty savings and financial security for myself and my family. So if this is something that might interest you, or if you're looking for some inspiration or motivation for your own budgeting journey, or simply some entertainment, I appreciate you being here. Consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my thriving community. If you're already one of my current subscribers, one of my thrivers, hi, how you doing? I hope you guys have been having a good week so far. We're right there in the middle of this week, so it's downhill from here, guys. Keep your heads up. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I hope you don't mind my lovely candle. I love this candle. I got this from my brother and sister-in-law for Christmas and it smells so good. And surprisingly, they got it from a gas station, which is quite comical, but it's only sold at this specific gas station company. It's like Capri Blue Volcano, and it smells, ooh, God, ew, why did I do that? Ew. I don't know why I did that. Okay, anyway, let's move on from that. Before we do get completely started with this, I want to go ahead and grab a prompter card. If you're new to my videos, this is just something I like to do to help me get to know you guys and you to get to know me, make things a little bit more personal in our exchanges, you know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and choose today's prompter card. Let's hope it's a good one. Okay, I want to go with this one. Are you a team player or more of a lone wolf? Okay, my answer is I am more of a lone wolf. I work really well when I am in the zone by myself, not having to keep track of what everybody else is doing, make sure they're doing their jobs, because I definitely am one of those designator type people who like to give out jobs, but then I go behind them to make sure they're doing it, and that is, ooh, that can drive a girl crazy, you know what I mean? Especially if they aren't doing it the way you thought they should or whatever. So I do work a lot better when I'm on my own, and this goes for in my family as well. So if I'm like trying to do some type of project where, say we're doing some spring cleaning, say we have a room that we need to clean out and get rid of a lot of stuff, I am constantly looking over everybody's shoulder, making sure they're not throwing away something I wanted to keep or they're keeping things that I didn't want to. So it's just so much more easier to do it. Maybe that's a mom thing, to just do it yourself, that type of thing. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a me thing. But I can work with a team. I can be a team player and I can get things done. I just work better as a lone wolf. So what about you guys? Which one would you consider yourself? Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this video. I have a few expenses, not too bad, but just some. So we are going to grab my budget book and then we will get this show on the road. Alright, here's my lovely budget book. I love it so much. I am so gonna continue with budgeting books. I'm telling you right now. Alright, so we are going to be working with the week of the 5th through the 11th, today being the 12th. If you're new to these videos, this is what I like to do. Every Wednesday, I go over the past week of online expenses, so Wednesday to Tuesday, and I go through my bank, list out all of the things that we have spent using digital spending, and we replace that money back in the bank. If it's cash purchases, I don't really track that, not this not in this way because I don't need to repay anything back, but this is primarily for digital spending. This is what helps me keep myself accountable and repaying those things back. This works really well when you have an online account buffer already, so you have money just sitting in the bank that you can use, kind of like petty cash, to spend, and then you just repay it back each week. Not everybody has that availability, and that's okay. That's when you just go and deposit the cash you need to spend first, and then you can go ahead and make your purchases. But for me, I do have an online account buffer, so I just use that, and then I just repay myself back every single week. So I am going to be using my no spin stickers. I probably will need more than these, so let me go ahead and grab my sticker book, see if we got any more of this kind. If not, it's okay. I do have a lot of stars, but we'll see. I do get a lot of freebies from people, so I might actually have some more in here. So let's see what we have. Let's see, any no spin stickers. It's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Okay. None there. I don't want to give away what my February design is yet. I already have it. So let me pull this back a little bit and then look at the freebies I got from that. Alright, so since there is no more no spin stickers, I'm going to have to invest in those. I just know it. I'm going to go back to stars. And so I do have this little sheet of stars. I use stars or stickers of some sort to congratulate myself for not spending any money that day out of our account. It's something that I like to do. It makes me feel happy inside, so we're just going to go with that. All right, so let's start going through what we have spent. I can tell you on Wednesday, we didn't spend anything, so we get to start out the week with a star. Isn't that pretty? On the 6th, we did do our grocery shopping. I apologize if my hand is in the way. I did a little bit of grocery shopping, and this was before the big payday, so I couldn't do very much, so I just did enough to get us by. Then on Friday, I did do my Amazon purchase. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't put Amazon. Apologies. We're doing categories. See? I gotta learn. This is for YouTube giveaway. This was giving away that $10 gift card to Amazon to the person who guessed closest. So they did get in touch with me, and I was able to send that over to them. Let's see, on the 8th and 9th, no spins. So these are our last two no spins. We'll just do a yellow on the 9th. Let's do a pink on the 8th. All right. On the 10th, I did have 3 purchases. So first was for home. This is going to come out of our home envelope, and that was for $21.39. I bought some stuff from Grove a while back, and like if you joined their whole thing, you got free shipping and stuff, and then I didn't realize that it was like a temporary thing, and then this was a year subscription for buying from Grove Collaborative. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it, but it came out. Luckily, I did have some stuff, and it's for a year. Hopefully, I will remember to cancel it before this happens again, but I don't know. Maybe I'll end up using it a lot more. All right, and then the next one was the big grocery purchase, and that was for a total of $673.91. That's 2 weeks worth of food, dinners, breakfast, lunches, drinks, snacks, you name it. So for a family of 5, that's not too bad. And then we did go dining out, but we forgot to bring the cash with us. Actually, this was on Sunday, but it didn't come out until Monday. Oh well. Is what it is. I'm not taking a star off for this. But this was for $127.82, and so I'll have to replace that with the cash we saved for dining out. Then on the 11th, we had the Woodyard my hubby went and bought some wood, and he spent more than what he had in his envelope, the cash that he took with him. So I have to take this. Why did I put wood yard? See? It's taking me a minute, guys. I'm going to get this. I'll be a pro at this soon. This is going to come from TK Toys. And it was $80.25. Alright, so the main categories we're going to pull from. We know we're not taking anything out of account buffer. We used the account buffer to make these, but we're paying it all back, so we're not taking anything permanently from that. From our grocery buffer, we are taking out, let's see, let's calculate that up, 182, and then 673.91. I don't know if you can see it because it's just not bright. I have it so nice and dim in here. 774, 73, so I'll just say 775. Okay, so that's total what we're going to be taking from that. And then the rest will be coming from just sinking funds. So we'll figure out what else we have. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with my revolving. That's where we're going to find grocery and dining out. So let me grab that. And move y'all over just a little bit. Okay. So as we said, for grocery, we're taking $7.75, and I do all of my grocery money in here in prop bills, and that's because we do make such large purchases for grocery, and so it's better for me to just go ahead and have that in the account instead of repaying it, because that would take a huge chunk out of our account buffer that we might not have for, you know, other things that we needed to buy. So I just use prop bills to help me showcase that and to also help me track how much is in our account specifically for groceries. So we're going to be taking out $775. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to have to make change. So that's 8. So we'll need $25 in change. Let me grab that. And here's our $25 in change. And now left in my grocery budget, I have 20, 30, 40, 45, $46. Which is good for those little things I didn't think about might need. You never know. So we took out okay, this is not the right one, but 775. And we had 20, 40, 45, 46. Alright, I got the right pen. I like the ultra fine. It's not as thick. Less of a chance that it's going to rub off on my envelopes. Alright, so we got the grocery. Oh man, I forgot I was going to do something, guys. Let me do it. Oh man, I forgot. I wanted to use these. They were just like to-do dot strips, you know, like a full-on strip of to-dos. I did cut some straight across just so that I had little squares, but I wanted to use these to be like the little check mark here, and I didn't even leave enough space. I guess I can put it afterwards, but next time it'll be in the front of it. So yeah, I wanted to use these. It puts all the stickers at good use, you know? And then I could just check mark the boxes once I have them. Okay. Thank you for your patience, guys. Alright, so now I can check mark that and grocery. So we've got those taken care of. And then we are going to do dining out, which was $127, $82, $128. So we have 120, 30. 130. I don't have change to make 28. So 130, we got that covered. And that should be it in this binder. So now we can move on to, I think this is short term, which is this binder. So in here should be home, hopefully. Yes. All right. So this is my home, and we're going to be pulling out the 21. Ooh, perfect. $21. And we'll leave this 5 in here. Oops. Okay, I didn't put the date on it the last time, but you know. Oh well. Okay, so we did home, so that's good. And then we have YouTube giveaway, which will be in business, TK Toys, which will be in savings. So let's start with business, which is here, and this is where YouTube giveaway is. By the way, all these envelopes that you see that are actually decorated, I did this by hand with markers. So I have a whole entire playlist on my channel where I am doing these on video for you guys. So if you want and you're interested to see how I did that, you can go ahead and watch those. But we're going to go ahead and go to YouTube giveaway, and it was $10. So I'm going to pull that out. And that leaves $30 in YouTube giveaway. And then the next one is TK Toys, which is in our savings, which is this binder. I have a lot of binders, guys. I just like to have them all divided up. Makes it real easy to find what I need, that type of thing. But this is TK Toys. This is my hubby's envelope. And we have to take out $80.25. So I'll grab one of these 20s to make change. And we'll take the 100. So now he has 520 in his TK Toys envelope. Alright, and so we've accounted for this, so that is everything. Now we need to count how much we have taken from sinking funds in total. We have 100, 200, 20, 30, 40, 41, so 241. Alright, so let's go ahead and calculate up how much we have spent this week in total. So we've spent $1,014.19. Let's make sure we have that fully covered. 1,016. So that's $1 and some change that's just going to keep adding up to our account buffer. So we've got it fully covered. That's good. And now this will go back to the bank. But for now, it's going to go into my back to the bank envelope. I do have some money in here. I think a 10. Yeah. And I do owe my daughter some change, but I don't think I still don't have enough. Wait, I owe her 6. And I don't have a 5, of course. All right, so I'll just have to figure out how to get her some change later. So this all goes back to the bank when I go to the bank next time. And we are good to go. So before I close out this video, what I like to do is go ahead and transfer this number, 101419, into my January transaction log. So 101419, and then we're just going to have online expenses 1-5 through 11, and let's go ahead and calculate up our balance so far of what we've spent. So 1014, 19, and 620, 74 from last week. That is $1,634.93 we have spent so far in the month of January. Ooh, that number is growing. Okay, so next week shouldn't be too bad because we are not going to be doing a full grocery haul, so that should definitely lower that number significantly. And then again, we'll have another grocery haul here, and then maybe a smaller week here. So we'll see how this plays out. By the way, since I have you guys here, if you're interested to know, I did make some more stickers of my own. I have this other income. So for side hustles and YouTube, I figured I would just do a basic something. The date it came in, the source it came from, and how much it was. And leave it at that, just so that I can continue to calculate how much income we have brought in for this entire month, how much expenses we have spent this entire month, and so on. All right, and then another thing that I did, let me get there, is way back here past the WTF Wednesday section. I do have a quarter check-in now, and this is specifically for my challenge envelopes. So in this binder, all of my challenges, I know this is going to get really, really thick. So I figured every quarter, so every March, June, September, and December, we will go through and condense these specific envelopes, find out how much we have, and just write it down so we can see its growth throughout the quarter. And then, of course, the last one will be how much we had in there in total for the year. So I figured that would be extremely helpful when this thing is going to get super thick. I already know it. And then another thing I did was debts. Now we're consumer debt free, but we do have a vehicle that our company pays for, my hubby's company pays for, and we do have a house payment. So I would like to, at the beginning of the year, which has already passed, so I'll just go and look at it now, find out how much we still had left to owe on our mortgage, and by the end of the year, how much we had left to owe, and then how much we have managed to pay, off of the principal for that year. And then the same thing with the truck payment. Even though we technically aren't paying it, I still want to keep track of that because it's still in our name. And then I did do my sinking fund goal amounts that I would like to ideally get. Not sure if that's going to happen, but it's ideal. And then I have been keeping track of when my bills come out here. So as they come out, I write down their exact amount that came out and checked them off. So I'm constantly checking my bank account for when all of those come out. We are on complete auto pay, so all bills get paid by themselves. So I just go and check those amounts and write them down. So this is the actual order they are coming out at, which is actually kind of surprising because stream is usually at the end of the month, but somehow or another now it is at the beginning of the month. So good to know. And then I did one more which is 2022 goals. And so I want to write down some goals that I have for myself, for my channel, for my budget, things like that. The motivation behind those, like my why, and then when I accomplished those, if I did, and like basically the date. So I did want to do that. I got inspiration from intentional living for that. I like the idea of having goals that hopefully can be met. So that's it. I did make all of those extra little things, and we are quickly going through January already. So we've already finished up week 2. We have 3 more full weeks in January to get through. And yeah, so I can't wait to show you guys my February setup. It's going to be super cool. I already have the stickers. I already got in touch with my girl Casey and got my February setup, which is so awesome. And yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I won't ramble on anymore, and I will see you in the next one, which will be this Friday. I'm going to do another DIY envelope, and the reason for that is because next week we're going to have probably 2 to 3 different cash stuffings, depending on how I split up the videos. So I won't be doing a DIY next week, so I might as well do 2 this week. So I'm looking forward to doing another envelope with you guys. I do definitely have some envelopes that need to be done, as you have seen. So I'm looking forward to that. I have all my designs for all the envelopes that I have left done and ready to go. It's just a matter of getting them done. So I hope you join me in that video, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Keep your heads up, guys. And as always, until next time, bye.